Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Road to Glory in Madden 16. Sort of the random auction block Road to Glory. Once again, thank all you guys for commenting down below. Last time we got an absolutely insane amount of comments, but let's try and beat that this time. Let's try and get over 80 comments on the video. So if you're watching the video now, comment down below on what team you want me to pick for the next video, because once again, I'm going to go with teams. I know a few of you have been requesting the Ravens, so I'll put the Ravens in, and we got CJ Mosley there. I'm going to go and pick him up in a minute, but I'm also going to go for an Eagles player, and we managed to get the rookie edition of Reggie White in there. Not the most insane card in the game, but he's actually got the best traits you can have for a left end, and not everyone might know about the traits in the game, but I'll explain that after we see who we get here. We get Martavius Bryant. What a card. I mean, what a player, what a card. But the traits thing, if you go on Muthead, you can see certain players have certain traits which just makes them a lot better than other players at the same rating. And Reggie White has every single trait you need for a defensive lineman. But this is the lineup now. As you can see, we got Martavius Bryant in as the number 3 wide receiver for us. I put Okoye at the number 2 running back just because I want to get him involved more. He's now number 2 running back and number 2 tight end. He's not the best in those positions, but he'll do one hell of a good job for us. As you can see, Reggie White at left end. Starks has unfortunately left the club. As you can see, haven't got him anymore. He's left the club, but I'm sure this Reggie White will do more than a good enough job. And we've got 2 lower rated Ultimate Legends on the defence now with Jason Taylor and Reggie White in there. And we've put CJ Mosley as the left outside linebacker as well. Just because I think he'll do a good job there. I mean, he's got insane block shed in. He's very quick. As you can see, those stats. For someone who I'm going to try and blitz a lot, he'll make a phenomenal player. If you guys have enjoyed the video up to this point, as per usual, smash the like button. Let's try and get over 15 likes. As I said, comment down below on the team you want me to put into the squad next episode. This will probably be the last time I go for teams. I'll go back to filters, not next episode, the episode after. And also subscribe if you're new. But jumping into the game here, the guy I'm playing loved this formation. And as you can see, I'm going to try and use a Reggie White as much as I can just because he gets around those blocks so well, which I found out pretty early on in the game. But didn't expect a screenplay here whatsoever. As you can see, I have no one over there to cover it. He gets pretty lucky with running through there, I think. It could have been a tackle, but he managed to get through. But fair play for picking a play that I really didn't expect whatsoever. And he liked to roll out, which he had Winston as well, who's very good as a rollout quarterback. And luckily for us, Mike Mitchell once again proving why he is an MVP card and one of the MVPs of a team. And CJ Mosley there making his presence known on a big blitz, and he manages to get really nice sack. 3rd and 18. He's going to have to go with a deep play. We're going to set everyone deep. He's going to roll out. He's going to throw it to his wide receiver who doesn't want anything to do with it. And Antonio Cromartie gets a really nice interception there for us. And I'm just going to try and run the rock a little bit in this game. As you can see, I started off with a run. I see he's only got one guy deep. So the worst case scenario, we have double coverage. And with AJ Green, single coverage, he's going to come down with that catch. No questions asked. And just get us up the field a little bit. So this guy's going to have to go, deep coverage a lot of the game here. And he didn't have anyone marking Tyler Eifert. And to be honest, when I picked that play, Tyler Eifert is the only guy I look for. If Tyler Eifert's not open, I do panic for a little bit. But luckily he was open there. And Tyler Eifert, looking a bit strange in a Ravens uniform, but getting us a nice touchdown, 7-0 up. And we're going to go from there. But as you can see, went with a screen pass again. Once again, didn't expect it. But Lawrence Taylor coming up big there. I mean, his card, I'm so glad we got his card early on. Pretty much every player in this team so far is playing really well. I mean, everyone we've picked up, no one has played really badly, which I'm really, really lucky with. I'm just waiting until we pick up those lower rated bronze players who just don't play well. But he makes a brilliant read there. Throws it just as he's about to get sacked across the middle of the field. Very risky if you do it wrong. He played it perfectly and he manages to pick up the first down. But you can see we're getting a fair amount of sacks as he's rolling out. All I'm doing is using Reggie White in positions like that, just so when he's rolling out, he can't run forward with it. He has to make the pass. It's sort of like a QB spy, but I'm doing it with a lineman. As you can see, if he rolls out right here, I've got him locked up. 4th and 15. We managed to get a turnover. And once again, as you can see, I'm probably going to look for Eifert in this formation, and I did, and he doesn't come down with it. As you can see, that's pretty much my go-to route, which I know I should learn from. It doesn't work every time, but I'm sure everyone has habits like that. It's like with 4 verts, pretty much everyone throws over the middle the majority of the time. But he forces us to a field goal. I'm going to take it just to make it a 2-possession game. I know I get ball at half, so I can just, waste time or whatever like that, just to make the game mine pretty much and keep up the unbeaten record with the team, which 8 games in a row is pretty phenomenal. But he's going to roll out again. As you can see, throw it across the middle of the field, and that's Mike Mitchell for you. But that's not Mike Mitchell for you. He was being the MVP yet again, making a brilliant pick, and he fumbled it instantly, which, to be honest, it gave my opponent about 30 yards or something. But Lawrence Taylor's having none of that on the next play. He's going to pick that, and I'm just going to try and bomb something deep, get a touchdown, get a field goal, get anything like that. And luckily, Tyler Eifert again makes a really nice catch there over the middle. I'm just trying to get into field goal range. You can see I'm nearly there, and my go-to route locked up. I still went with it, and it bites me in the arse there. As you can see, I just throw there pretty much 90% of the time, and it didn't work out, which is why I was mentioning it earlier in the episode. So don't do what I did there and just go with your go-to play. But he's going to roll out here. Mike Mitchell, unfortunately, went for the pick instead of the pat down. Probably should have used a pat down, but he's going to get towards the end zone. As you can see, he's going to throw it over the middle into 3 players, and I have no idea how he managed to catch that. If that was me, definitely would not have caught that. But we're going to get Bo Jackson on it here. We're going to juke between about 4 players, and Bo, you'd think at this point, is gone. But I have no idea who that is who tackled him, but 99 speed Bo Jackson shouldn't be getting caught that easily by someone. Okoye in the game, he's not going to fumble it. He's got like 100 carrying or something. So I'm going to start with the run. See, he's using a blitz there. And once again, that route was working a lot of the game. So I'm going to go to it. Even though it didn't work once, if it was working previously, I'm just going to keep doing it and just keep going from there. Bo Jackson getting a nice little gain there from a run. But I'm going to settle for the field goal. This guy's defence wasn't bad. I mean, he was a very good player. He just got a little bit unlucky with the interceptions. I think he was panicking every now and again, and he wasn't used to someone who uses the lineman sort of in coverage like this. As you can see, he had nothing open. Everything was locked up, and Poe gets a really nice block shot there. If you go back and watch that again, he managed to block shot and just outrun 4 guys to get a nice sack there. And once again, I'm just QB spying it. He makes a phenomenal read there. I didn't see that whatsoever. Was barely even on the screen, and he makes a brilliant read. And speaking of screens, he goes with the screen pass. Luckily, we locked it up that time. I'm getting more used to it, expecting it in the third down situations. But he's got to go for it on 4th down here. Over the middle, get a nice pat down. I think that was CJ Mosley again, making plays throughout the game. Love that we got CJ Mosley. He's one of those cards that I just love because I seem to get him all the time in Draft Champions as well. If you've seen those videos, you'll see he pops up in my drafts every time pretty much. And he's just one of those players who's really good. He's really cheap as well. He's about 20k. But I'm just going to try and bomb it in with Okoye. We've got that 99 fullback rated card. Why not use him? I just need a field goal to win the game at this point. But obviously I'm going to try for the touchdown. Got Okoye who's going to block anyone we need. As you can see, doesn't even need to block anyone. Bo Jackson's going to dance into the end zone. And that pretty much seals the game for us. But the game suggested we went with 2 points. Not really sure why, because we didn't need to whatsoever. But why not? I'm going to try and give Okoye the touchdown. He has deserved this game because his blocking has been phenomenal. Just going to try and run it in with him. Make this guy think. We're going to go with the pass. I'm going to move Eifert out, which, as you can see, brings one of his players out to the right, which is pretty key because that player probably would have helped lock us up there. Doesn't get there in time, and that 2 point is good. Okoye gets in for the touchdown, and that's 21-7. My guy here, he stayed till the end. Fair play to him, just sitting in the pocket, going for a long pass. He's never going to get that. We bat it down. We get the nice win. We're unbeaten again. 8 wins, 0 losses with the team so far. And if you guys have enjoyed the video, smash a like on the like button. Like I said, let's try and get 15 likes. Comment down below on the team you want me to go with next episode. Subscribe if you're new. Once again, thank you guys for commenting down below. Let's try and get over 100 comments, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode.